MagicGatheringStrat. I'm Dan, and I'm about to play Trinket against Soozer, who is playing Infect. The only time I covered this matchup was way back when Invigorate was around, and I crushed Infect then. Now I'm going to try to crush it again. Here you can see me and Soozer discussing Stockholm riots and Florida immigration. But now it's time for some magic. So, I lost the die roll. The most important thing against his deck is to have removal. And this hand is very unconvincing. The only thing I have is the Edict. I think I need to mulligan this. The Grim Harvest is without a Fume Spitter, it's almost a mulligan anyway. This is not a lot better, but it is better, so I'm keeping it. But now I have no response to first turn Glistener Elf. But let's play the Bajuka Bog. Yeah, kiss that graveyard goodbye, Infect boy. Now I do have the response. He can protect the elf here. And I might have to go for the blue mana. How many mulligans did it take? Oh, we went to 5, I went to 6. But with 3 cards, he is hard pressed to win this. Yeah, and there goes another 4 damage that I'm not gonna take. Rancor will suck a lot here. But I still needed to Tragic Slip in on my turn, so he couldn't use that Winds of West. Imagine if it played Forest, Rancor and Winds of West with the response. My play next turn is going to be Capsule. I could go for Swamp here. Thus I could play Capsule and Cycle and then go for the island. Yep, I'm gonna go for Swamp. And I'm not too scared about him casting things in my head. Seems very premature, unless he actually has the kill next turn. Which I can't defend against. Unless I draw something good. On the other hand, just the land is enough. So let's cycle first then. Augur. Capsule. And then I can Trinket Mage for another Capsule. Or for a land. Maybe it is for land. But there is an open goal here. He can kill me with Groundswell Predator Strike. But he needs to pretty much have those or Groundswell Giant Growth. I'm in real big danger here. And I'm dead. He has the exact cards. And I'm dead. God, I thought I could fix that. But it shows that against Infect, even though you're a heavy favorite, it is pretty hard. Or he can luck out and do the Infect thing on you. Luckily, we have an incredibly potent sideboard against him. I'm not kidding you. So we bring in 4 duress to get rid of the growth spells and rankers. We bring a Crypt Rat, double Verdict, and 2 Spinning Darkness. We take out Shitting Rats because they are too slow. We take out Grim Harvest, and this is the only matchup where we take out Grim Harvest. The life staff doesn't do anything against him, and Augur of Skulls is just way too slow. And now he beat me 2-0 with Infect versus my BorosKitty deck. And this is Trinket, it's my baby. I'm not gonna lose against him. 2 Edicts should be all I need, but I need to be able to cast them on turn 2, which means that I have to play Baron more here. No, I'm gonna play the Terramorphic Expanse, go for an island even, in case he boarded in Thermocast. Why would he do that? He hasn't played in a long time. So I'm going, but I don't need a swamp really. I'm going for the island. And now I have Diabolic Edict. If I don't need to Edict this turn, I might go for a Cycle. Yes. And that way I can cast Mr. Trinket Mage. Who is both a win condition and a creature kill in the same card. How is that possible? 3 wishes in 1. Oh, trying to impersonate a Kinder Egg advertising will not work. Okay, I'm fairly confident that I can really mess him up this game. And now you shall see why this is such a good matchup. I played BorosKitty today because I had a request for BorosKitty. So if you do have requests, let me know. So much violence. Think I need to get rid of the groundswell. Yeah, I think I got this game for sure. Because he's going to die to me having more removal than he has creatures, which is very common in this matchup. And all his grow spells are worthless. Blight Mamba. Draw some cards. Signing Blood becomes super good in this matchup. Edict is very hard to defend yourself against with grow spells. Why didn't I play the Aqueduct now? Mr. Mir. Let's kill him in another exotic way. all these grow spells. But he did take a couple of my removal. It's quite hopeless to be the Infect player here, fighting against all that hate. Next turn I'll get the Crypt Rat online. And growing oneself out of a fully activated Crypt Rat is impossible actually. But now I get tempted to play other things than Crypt Rats, which I will. Increasing my clock. Mr. Fume Spitter. Yeah. Can't kill him right now. I need one more mana. So I'm gonna play the Trinket Mage. Maybe I should have played the Trinket Mage, who've gone for this life stuff, but it's all academic at this point. The life stuff isn't in the deck anymore. So let's play the Crypt Rats too. And all I need to do now is untap to win the game. And then Crypt Rat kill him. Time for the final duel. I need to draw well to make it. Just defend against the first 3 creatures. And especially against the turn 1 Glistener Elf. Because turn 1 Glistener Elf is really dangerous. This long pause tells me that he isn't experienced sideboarding this matchup. But I am. I played so many matches with Infect. And with... Now I have Verdict, Blood. This is very slow. But it does have the Verdict. But that's the only removal. I can Blood, find some other removal, cast the Spinning Darkness. I'm gonna keep this, and I think it might be a mistake. Not seeing a Glistener Elf is really good. Now, if I could only find a Fume Spitter, I would be so happy. He is playing very controlish with his creatures, so he might not play one here. That actually gives me a lot of opportunities. If he casts Thermocars now, I will be so upset. But now I will be able to get... I'm protected by the Verdict, and then I can get Sign in Blood and Fume Spitter into the graveyard for the Spinning Darkness. Also I have the Trinket Mages here that will each get me 1 capsule. He only has 4 cards left. So die, Mr. Mamba. He had the Wine of Westwood. He can't kill me here, can he? Of course he can. So I'm defending myself with the Verdict here. Casting is as late as possible. Maybe even letting him hit me when... Oh, he is doing it. Wow. Why are you doing this into open mana? Wow. That cost him the game, I think. Also another reason why Trinket is so powerful in this matchup. Because you can do stuff like that. And now he has 1 card, and I have 3 removal. So it looks good for Trinket. When I play the Swampir instead of the Terramorphic, I'm not gonna be able to play the Muldrift next turn, but I don't think I will anyway. In a scenario which I lose this game, he would play creature there, and then I would not be able to cast the Muldrift anyway. So I'm gonna cast the Trinket Mage and get another capsule. They are just the worst thing you can see when you are the Infect deck. And now it's just a matter of coursing for victory. I even didn't have to use the Spinning Darkness. Here comes the Muldrift there. Now I even have Tragic Slip and Duress. Now this is getting ugly. Okay, now I'm getting nasty. So the best way not to give him another draw step is to cast a Sign in Blood, draw another creature that can do 1 damage next turn, and then that's not what I wanted. Well, I'm not gonna kill him next turn, because I throw away the Sign-in Bloods, which could actually kill him next turn. But here's another one. So, death by Sign-in Blood, the most manly way to kill people. Here, have some cards. Thank you, Soozer, for playing, and I'm glad Trinket pulled through against Infect. I've been having a lot of success with Trinket lately. Thank you for watching. Thank you, Soozer, for sparring. I'm Dan. I was playing Trinket in Pauper against Infect.